Welcome back, cozy friends. My name is Elle, and I'm so happy to say that I finally decorated the Atlantis themed cave in our original valley. After spending over a year ignoring this area, I finally came up with the cute idea to fully decorate this area and its surroundings. So today I'm going to reveal my process, and I hope you enjoy the cozy time spent with me today. Here's a look at the map so you know where we are located on Dazzle Beach. For the pathing, I'm going to be using the stone slab path from the new update and Eternity Isle. My vision was to incorporate the flowering ancient sapling trees, as I feel it will really fit the vibe of Atlantis. We will also throw in the bamboo tree and a mossy tree as well as the backdrop. We will always make adjustments as we go, but here I'm just extending the path and will continue to make the path larger. As you can see with the tree placement, we have this really pretty hanging floral and mossy vines just above the path to the cave. And now it's time to go into the build with a larger item placement. I'm using the broken walls and pillars from Eternity Isle here. So we'll place this cute little tree with the swing on it, and I'm also going to go in and use the rock cluster path as our main path to our mining nodes, and we'll do this on both sides. And I'm also going to play with some tree placement as well. On the left side, I originally thought that the Dazzle Beach rocks would look cute, but I kind of wanted to stick to the theme, so I end up changing that out. Back to the Forest of Valor rocks. I felt like this bamboo cluster tree was too close to that really pretty glowing pillar, so I'm gonna move it. Now it's time to add in some of the smaller items. I really like some of the new items, so I'll be using that, like the cookware, the little broken rocks. Those look really cute with the cookware. I'm not going to edit out the going through my menu this time in case anyone wants to pause and like double check the items, but we'll also be using some of the craftable Atlantis items and the original Atlantis stones, which I did use in my conservatory build a while ago. We do need some lighting, so I'm going to throw in some of the tall torches here. I'm just going to run through the build really quick. I like to do this after decorating for a little bit, not only to save, but also to make sure everything is practical. Now that the main foundation is done, we can go in and play with trees. Now we can add in some of the smaller item placement and work on that and kind of play with things a bit. If you did watch my last stream, you'll notice that this area looks a bit different. I did end up tearing it down to film a speed build for everyone. I did like how it looked before, but I do like this better. I thought the water tiles would be a really cute touch here because Atlantis is water themed somewhat. The small fern coral is actually a really cute touch at night because it does glow with like a bluey look and like a white look as well. I have some leftover plant items that most people use in their orchard. I use them in decor, but I wanted to make sure that I'm incorporating some of these into the leftover builds that I have for my valley, as my valley is almost complete. So I believe these are the coffee bushes. And I'm just working on the smaller item details and adjusting those and adding in a little bit more of the stone like Atlantis theme items. I think my favorite part of building, while I do like making large builds, I love playing with the small details of the items. I wish that we had like more droppable items in Disney Dreamlight Valley, because it's like one of my favorite things to just like get that cozy aesthetic feeling. So yeah, this is like one of my favorite parts of decorating. I love playing with the smaller items and adding in those small cute little details. And this isn't that large of a build, but I wanted to make sure that I'm keeping it practical so that we can still access the mining nodes on each side of the cave. So in addition to this main Atlantis theme build, I did want to finish the pathing that separates Ariel and the Atlantis build. So we're going to be using a lot of the beach grass, and we're kind of going to use it in addition to other foliage elements to kind of line the path of our beach. I didn't want to make it like too tight because I love the look of the beach as it's open with all the sand, but we're going to add in quite a bit of it to kind of line our larger path. Again, I really wanted to incorporate this pillar because it is a large part of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it was just kind of like laying on my beach. We'll also work on the fountain as well, our travel station. So the next couple of minutes are going to be us working on this path to kind of bring the build together, make it cohesive, and then we will be doing a water path later as well. Now I'm just going to work on adding some palm trees to the beach. Not too much because I don't want it to like obstruct our views of the build, but we will add a couple here and there. And now we're really going to work on the foliage elements to help put the path and bring the path to life a little bit, and we'll use multiple ones for this. So after testing out and running through the path that we're working on, the main path, I did feel like there was something missing alongside of the bushes, so we're going to add in some of the tropical ferns and also the wild tangle plant with it. I also thought it would be fun to use this lily plant bush, and it's just so cute, and I haven't used it yet, and I feel like it fits Dazzle Beach pretty well. I also wanted to make sure that we were connecting our main path to the pirate build that we made a couple months ago. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to be adding in a lot of the water foliage. This build is inspired by my friend Han, MaplesMelodies on Instagram. Make sure to give her a follow. She was the original, OG creator of this build. It was the first time I saw it ever done, and it's just so stunning and such a great way to utilize some type of path with the water, because the water feels kind of awkward, let's be real. So having like a pathway like this incorporated onto your Dazzle Beach, it just really pulls everything together. Using the stepping stones here is a little bit awkward, so I'm going to play with it, but ultimately I decide on 2 stepping stones to connect our path, and then we'll add in a couple other things too. Okay, our build is done. I am going to run through the build at different times of day so that you can see what the vibe is at each time. To the left there, we have not finished that yet, but most of Dazzle Beach is done. I am planning on doing some filler idea builds for everyone, so stay tuned for that, but enjoy the rest of the tour. And it looks like here the fishing spots do block you, but you can run through the reeds, so you don't have to like run directly over the fishing spot if it spawns there. You can always just go around it. But I'm just fishing to kind of show you what it would look like without the fishing spot there. And here's a rainy day view in furniture mode. Okay, we have switched to night, so here is the build at night. And here is the build at sunset, which is my favorite time of day for Dazzle Beach. It just looks so beautiful, and that's what you go to the beach for, right? To watch the sunset? Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and turn notifications on if you enjoyed your time with me today, as it truly helps my channel grow. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and we will see you next time. Take care, friends.